Thank you so much for joining us on this video today. We're going to be talking about joint ventures. Now, these provide true leverage and can be such a benefit to your current client base. So how do you create a joint venture? What do you do? So a joint venture is between you and an accountant, you and a real estate agent. It could be another business owner if you're in the business area and they've got business clients. Anyone who has a similar client base to the one you are after. And creating a joint venture can be such a beneficial way of doing things because it allows you to leverage a trusted source of clients that already trust the person that's doing the venture with you. If you go direct to people, they only know you as far as they've seen. But if somebody close to them, like an accountant, gives you the kind of the tick of approval, you're getting a much more engaged audience. So there are really 3 steps to creating a great joint venture. 1, it's win-win. 2, it gives true value. And then 3, it's easy. So the first step, win-win, you really want it to be a win-win for you and the person you're doing a joint venture with. If you're going to go to an accountant's database and they get and the actual accountant itself doesn't see the value in it, you're not going to get a great solution. So what you want to be thinking about from a win-win perspective is, do they actually, what are they getting? Now, if you're sending out a video to their database, how you pitch it to them is you pitch the point of that they need to be in touch with their database every single month to stay front of mind. And this is proven day in, day out. There are thousands of marketing studies about it. I'll see if I can find one and put it below this video. But it really is about staying front of mind. And the hardest thing for most of these guys is coming up with quality content. Your videos are quality content. Now, it doesn't mean you have to send your videos out each month, but if you can get one in front of an accountant's database once every quarter, it can add value to them and give them a whole month's off coming up with content, which can be $200, $300, $400 a month. So you can pitch it in that way. So that's really beneficial to them. And on your hand, you're getting a win because you're getting in front of more people seeing your brand and also getting direct leads. The second is true value. What does the end user get that is really valuable? So you're going to be sending out these whiteboard videos, which helps them find a risk they might not even know exists in their life. So you're actually giving them huge value and actually giving them a really short, sharp explanation of something that they need. So there's real value in that. If you were sending out a 1,000-word article that no one was reading, it would just seem as clutter, but you're not. So you are giving value. Don't think you're just pushing product, you're giving education. The third thing is it's got to be easy. Now, this is the thing, if I was to say where do joint ventures go wrong that I've seen in New Zealand and Australia is that insurance advisors build up these really high quality relationships with accountants and centers of influence. But then they seem to make it hard for them to do business. They seem to think an accountant's just going to sit there and refer every single person. I see that being hard in the mortgage industry, let alone accountants. So you have to make it easy for them. You have to basically put your offering in front of them. So for example, if you know that John is an accountant and his assistant in the office, Jean, does their email newsletter, what you want to do is you want to make sure that Jean knows you exist, and you want to make Jean's life easy. If you can offer them the email that we're sending out for our VIP clients and say, hey, this is already done for you. We're even happy, you can literally just copy and paste it in there and send it out, and it's done. How easy was that? So, giving them a starting point like that is beneficial. Having the video pre-prepared, there's so many options, so many things that can make their life easier. If they've got an online access to their newsletter, maybe you or your team could actually send it out for them. What can you do to make their life that little bit easier so that they say, oh, that's fantastic? Because that one email out could be worth $10,000, $20,000 in commission to you. Not only that, it's helping the accountant's clients, because every time you help an accountant's client, they're gonna feel fantastic, and they're gonna probably stick with that accountant that little bit longer. So what are we really thinking here? So the upfront work will pay off, but also remember to capture the new database. So, for example, what I mean by this is if you do have the VIP plan, you'll be getting videos uploaded to your blog. Make sure you're sending them to your blog post as opposed to just the video. The reason for this is we put 3 or 4 key call to actions on that. So new people coming from joint ventures are going to be able to click to book a meeting. They're going to be able to sign up to your database, etc. So you're just going to get a few more people connecting with you. And if they see the value, they're likely to share it and carry on. So where possible, collect that database. You could choose also to run competitions, etc. There are a variety of ways of doing this, but do send them back to your website as opposed to just the video. So can you see value in this? Is this kind of making sense? Put a plan in place. Pick out 2 to 3 people you'd like to approach around doing a joint venture with your videos. If you can get onto their kind of content calendar and send out, one every 3 months, you're in a real winning position. But again, just remember to make it easy and really stick it out until you get them involved and really, connected. Once these referral partners see these videos, maybe you need to add them to your own database to get these videos for a few months until they say, hey, would you mind if I sent these out? You might actually get approached directly. So these are some ideas for joint venture marketing. I'm sure they're going to work for you, so make sure you apply them. They don't have to take a lot of time, and they're quite easy to do because we give you everything you need. Any questions, ask us below. Happy to help, and talk soon.